Welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the #1 grinder, one of the best kept secrets on social media, the best of the business. Yeah, we got a good one, y'all, today. We got a good one. You see in the background, the New York Knicks has advanced to the Eastern Conference Finals. The first game will be at MSG New York. MSG this Wednesday coming up. I forgot what time. I believe it's at nighttime, 8 o'clock, I think. I'm not sure. I'm gonna check it out for you. I'm gonna check it out to the family. But first thing foremost, let me get the announcements out the way. To my underrated one. Shout out to the Miss. Shout out to the Miss. To the Again, to my underrated one family, let's keep on with the keep on. Let's keep on standing on business, stand on righteous business. Just keep on standing on it, all right? And very, very important to stand on that. So let's keep on doing that. The underrated one family. No Duck Zone podcast family. Shout out to y'all. Keep up the great work. Keep up the great work. Also, the mighty LBBC. That's what Lions did, Boston community, also basketball community. Shout out to the brothers and sisters that we roll with them, for years, still roll with them now. So shout out to the mighty LDBC. Now, title New York Knicks take care. Game 6. They blew out the Celtics. They blew them out. Act like they wasn't even there. Knicks take care. Game 6. Eastern Finals. Indy in New York. Game 1. Wednesday. Open panel. Hashtag NBA. The #1 grind. Yeah, I'm opening up the panel. I'm opening up panel. So want people to come in to talk about the game. I don't know. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Yeah, I'll probably send it maybe along the way. I'll probably send out through email. Maybe people will come so but let me do this and everything. Let me send this dot so that in while I'm talking. But I watched the game. It was Knicks took care of business. You know what I mean? They took care of business. And that's what's up. They took care of business. And that's the way it's supposed to be. Oh, staying right here, family. Hold on for 1 second. I gotta do something. Um, okay. Oh. Hold on, family. Hold on. I'm trying to take care of something. Trying to do something. See. What's going on here, man? Damn. Hey, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? V Flame. They might win if OKC doesn't make it out to the West. But anything could happen. But welcome. How you been doing? How you been doing? If you want to come up and talk about it, you can. I put the link in the chat if you want. V Flame, what's good? So welcome, welcome. Salute to brother Al Harad. Um, so welcome, welcome. Trying to get something going on, family. So how you feel today? How's everybody feel today? This is the open panel. So anybody want to come up, you can. Everybody's doing all right. You know, I think this is one of the best games the Knicks play in both ends of the court. I think this is one of the best games they played. Play both ends, and they took care of Boston. I mean, they got away from the fifth game, but you know, I know people they want to show love to Coach Tibbs, but they should show him love and stuff. But see, to me, sometimes he has to play him because it's the man he should have been doing it. Not how to manage game. Sometimes he don't want to manage game. He want to play his started too much time. You know, sometimes you got give him a blow, and I hope he keep it like that. You know, let Deuce, let Robinson, Prince, let them do their thing so they can, so they can cut the starters and stuff. The Knicks came. Now they should have came out like that in the game 5, but they took care of business. They're in the Eastern Conference Finals against Indiana. The first game in that at New York MSG. That's the first game. That's Wednesday. I believe that's in the nighttime. And Indiana got some rest, so the Knicks will get some rest. And usually, like when the team, they get they come out flat. So usually the first game. So the Knicks gotta make it happen. Knicks. Indiana played. They are a very good team. The Knicks took the Knicks took them to the 7th game. They lost the game 7, but they had injuries and stuff. What could have been? And so what I'm saying is this: now everybody is not injured. The whole team is good. Let's see what happens. And so Indiana is a juggernaut. Coach Carlisle. One of the premier coaches that knows ins and out, not a coach and everything. But I noticed that Indiana don't really play no defense. They can score the ball. When they get hot now, they get hot. I'm not saying they don't play no defense, but they don't play hard play no defense. So I'm just saying that the Knicks, if they can hold Indiana like under 90, under 100, they can win. And so it's got to be full 48 hours togetherness that they have to play. And so I'm looking for some people to come through. So we could really talk about it. This is this gonna be it's gonna be something. A lot of people had count out Boston. Count out the Knicks. They said the Knicks they're gonna get barely one game from Boston. They're gonna run over them and stuff like that. And then both games in Boston, they came back for 20-point lead one time. They won in overtime, and won another one. They won it in a regulation. And then they got the third game, and then it was back and forth, and then the Knicks just finished them off. And but I say this that if the Knicks would have played, I'm saying Boston probably would have got one win, but the Knicks, gotta be ready. So the guard, New York is jumping. Me, born and raised in New York. I'm in Virginia now. I've been in Virginia for years now, but New York always gonna be home. Hey, the Knicks jump. I said, New York is jumping now. They're happy now. Yeah, we won, we advanced and everything. But I just tell people, just slow up a little bit. Let's God's willing, we beat Indiana, beat the Pacers, in the Eastern Finals. And, there's people say, oh, Knicks don't match up OKC, or there's better matchup Minnesota stuff. I mean, playoffs can happen. Just like I could say this, that when everybody put Cleveland to beat Indiana, and look what happened to them. And so anything can happen. I said let's take it on and everything. And the defense, bring championships, and Coach Tibbs, of the Knicks, he knows defense. One defensive whiz, I think he's probably in the top 5 defensive coaches at all time, but he got others, so then so that's a beautiful thing. That's a good thing. So, but offense is something stagnant. But manage the game. That's all about it. Especially in the playoffs, you got to learn to manage your team. You got to learn to manage your team. You want to keep the momentum going. And I'm telling you, that I think it was. I feel they knew they blew Game 5. And they said they ain't trying to see Game 7. They ain't trying to see Game 7, and they took care of business last night. They took care of business that they should. Like I said, you should have did that Game 5, but it's all right. You took care of business Game 6. Send Boston home. Um, and that's the way. So again, welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the #1 grinder, one of the best kept secrets on social media, the best in the business. We got come on open panel. Hope we can get some people to come up here and talk. I'm online. I'm in this. I'm in this. So let's conversate what you think about it. So I know people like it's good to come on like late. I mean, like late Saturday afternoon, but a lot of people be coming on. So that's why I gotta fit in when to fit in, right? So let's go. So hold on for 1 second. Let me check up Facebook and see it's on now. All right, let's see on Facebook. Check out my Facebook. Hold on for 1 second, fam. Now I have to go to Facebook and let people know they can come in. I want Facebook family to come in, so I want them engaged too. And so, yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah. I want Facebook engaged too, and all the other social media engaged too. Um, Denver will play Game 7, I believe, against OKC, and that anybody can win that game. No, Denver is a tough out. A lot of people don't know. Denver is a tough out. Now, people say, oh, I don't think they can be OKC. Oh, yes, they can. Oh, yes, they can. Ain't that's what I'm saying. In the playoff, anything goes. In the playoff, anything goes. That's what people understand. Anything goes in the playoffs. So we have to understand that. And but shout out to everybody. Hope we waiting for people to come through. I really do wait for people to come through, so we can definitely talk about this. No? Oops, sorry. Gotta make sure trying to get people engaged. Oh, fam, trying. Oh. Oh, I'll be right here. I'll be right back, fam. I'm gonna fix me something to drink while I'm waiting. While I'm waiting for some people to come. I know I somebody to talk about it. I wanted to do it last night. Started doing it last night. Too late. So I said, let me put it on. And then I was gonna do like maybe like 10:35, but there was a lot of people at the time was doing like I said, I have to be and good. And so I just feel like coming on here and stuff. So that's why we here. So, but thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. So see anybody come through. Come on through, family. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Come on through. Come on through, but I ain't gonna be here all day. Not gonna be here all day, so come on through. Come on through, let's talk about the game last night and also um the upcoming first game at Madison Garden, Eastern Conference Finals against the Indiana Pacers. Let's go. Let's go. Let's come on through. Come on through. No, four players. Hey, Sister Weiss. How you doing? Sister Weiss in the building. How you doing, sis? Sister Weiss in the building. Yeah, I know you predicted it. What? Hey, you did good. You did good. You did good. Yeah. If you want to come up, you can. Anyway, I sent a link in your email if you want to come up, talk about it. But I'm glad that you're here, so we could definitely talk about this. If you can hear me, press 1. If you can hear me, blessings to you and your family too. Yeah, you know, been a while. The Knicks been to the conference finals. Been a while. Yes, likewise, as always, You know, there are still people still talking about the injury of Jason Tatum. Like I said, we wish him the best, but still don't want to give Knicks the credit. Like we didn't go ahead, like we don't go. Yeah, over 20 years. Yes, Sister Wise. Like the Knicks haven't done this against Tatum. They was 2 games and one. We won 3 games, including Tatum. So what that should tell you? So these people are crazy. These people keep on talking about. Listen, we beat the defending champs. Yeah, I'm talking about certain parts of mainstream media. Get over it. We in the Eastern Conference Finals against the Pacers, and the Pacers are tough out. So we beat the defending champs. Y'all can say all you want to. We beat the defending champs, and most of mainstream media did not give us a chance against Boston. They said we probably get swept, or we probably just win just 1 game. They say 2 games is impossible. That's what I always say. Playoffs, anything can happen. Just like people pick OKC could beat Denver. Denver hanging right in there. But Aaron Gordon, he's hurt and everything. He got a hamstring. But I'm just saying like this though. Yeah, I understand that. Hey, Nate Shepard, welcome. Welcome to my changes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We still play. No excuses, right? Hey, what's going on? Anybody that wants to come up, let me know. I'll put the link in the chat. What's going on, okay? What's up? What's up? No, y'all come up there with some respect. We can talk. You know, like I said, we ain't make no excuses, and we played the Pacers to 7 games and lose. So, but now both teams is going to be both equipped. So let's find out that. I'm cool. That's great. That's great to hear. Great to hear. So anybody that wants to come up, let me know. Let me know. So, let me know what y'all think about the game last night. Like I said, anybody that wants to come up, I will put the link in the chat, but I don't want to crazy people call. I'm not talking about y'all, but you're gonna be crazy people coming up, and I don't want to mess up nothing. I can deal with it, but if y'all want to come up, let me know. I put my email in the chat, and then I send it out through this way, send it out that way. Y'all not send y'all and let me know. You send your email, and I put the link in the email. Y'all can come on like that. But hold on, let me check. But welcome. Glad you showed up. So yeah, Knicks did it. Get out of here. yeah, Kate. The Knicks did it. Yeah, Knicks did it. But welcome. Thanks for coming. Hope that you subscribe to my channel. So, like Sister Wise said, it's gonna be a showdown. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a showdown. Oh yeah. Because the media did not pick the Knicks or the Pacers to be in the conference finals. They had Cleveland and Boston. Thank you. I think I already subscribed to you, K. I think I already subscribed to you, but I'm gonna double check it. But they had and please send it. Send this out so people could participate in this conversation too. So yeah, so the media picked Cleveland and Boston to be in the conference finals. Okay, because I wasn't sure. I had a feeling I did, but no problem. But like I said, I'm a New Yorker, born and raised. I live in Virginia, but New Yorker. I do. Hey, I'm straight up New York. I support all sports teams in New York. Giants, you know. Yeah, I'm glad underdog won. Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you, as you know, throughout the years, sometimes people don't bet on the underdog. They ain't like that. And I'm gonna tell you, there are a lot of people lost money in this series. That series, the series just passed, and also the past series of Indiana and Indiana and Cleveland. Lot of people lost a lot of money. That's right. The underdog, man. I'm saying. And this gonna be a competitive series too. And I know in social media eyes, it's not sexy, it's not like that. But these are two teams that had met for the Eastern Conference Finals almost 30 years ago. So this was this I said, in New York and Indiana, we don't like each other. We respect it, but at the same time, we don't like each other. So, don't like each other. So that's fine. That's fine. What's going to happen? I like competitive. I like competitive. So that's so I like being So y'all bring your competitiveness and chat and get on the panel and chat with the brother. So I am a betting man, not really. That I've had I bet in the past, yes. And I did all right. I did all right. Not really bad, man. I don't have money to bet. I don't have no money to bet anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have money to bet. Shoot. I know. I know. One of my partners. It was one day. It was one day. He got a big raise, and he said, "I pay all my bills, and you think waste money like that?" And I think he bet on boxing and basketball back in the '90s. And then the first bet he put at boxing, he lost a little something. Then he puts a bet on basketball, and he won a lot of money. He was kept on hitting, making killing. And let's say to this day, he all right. And that's all I'm gonna say. I won't say about that. No, no, it's all right. No. If you were my bet, I said, yo, Sister Wise, ain't none of you. No, ain't nothing wrong with that. No. We engaged over here. I mean, trust me, if it's like, okay. But you can come on Mahogany if you want. You know those sports, right? You know what I mean? So and also, so yeah. Shout out to you, Mahogany. I'm gonna reach out to you soon because I'm gonna do something about talk about black women in our community, how they impact our community. So I'm gonna reach out to you and I'm gonna let you know. I don't know because my birthday's coming up June 4th. So I don't know if it's gonna be before my birthday or after my birthday. And plus I gotta create a series about New York and everything. Oh, okay. Okay. Are you working? Okay. But I'm gonna reach out to you. Same way as a good time because I'm trying to get some ladies to talk about, ladies impact our community too. So, so I'm working. I'm thinking about working on that, and also I want to do in New York. How's this? Mace is fine. I was on his panel about 3 days ago. 3 days ago, and he was talking about the NFL schedule. So Mace is all right. I'm trying to get him on. See, come on, but he's a busy man and stuff like that. Hopefully, I can get Mace on. This series. The Knicks play against the Pacers and stuff. So Mentos, so he lied and everything. So yeah, don't check him out. Check me out too. You come up. I do little sports. I do lady sports. You know what I'm saying? I do it all. You come Mahogany, Mahogany. I do it all. Hey, sister. Wise, I do it all. I do it all. I mean, I do it all. You know what I mean, so I'm gonna start doing lady sports too. Ladies who impact our community. In the past and even present. And I want the ladies to come up there and y'all talk about that. You know what I mean? So, because they got some ladies talking, oh yeah, we impact, now they impact not just women, they impact the whole community. So some of your women need to get that straight. And there are some women in the past have fought five people too. That some of your women need to talk about. Always talking about men all the time, men all the time. You know what I mean? So, but I didn't mean to get off subject, but Oh yeah, well, I really talk about the weekend too. We can probably be good for me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so but thank you. Thanks for checking in while still listening. Thank you for always supporting me throughout the years. I want you to go check out on Mahogany Roots. Great channel. One of the few sisters that support my channel, that support what I do. And I support her and everything. She always been good, you know, to me and everything. And also Sister Wise, I want you to go. Sister Wise, better yo. If y'all want to make some money, go check out, yo. Why sports betting is the goods. I start betting a little something. I'll reach out to you, Sister Wise. Now, yo, I need some ends. I need some ends in the pocket. Dude, I want to drop maybe like 400. Come out with like 1 million. Take those to Chandler. But yeah. Anytime. Come on, you know me. Yeah, I'm saying y'all want to make some money. Go to her Sister Wise. She know she been doing that for a minute. Yeah, million, man. I want more. You all that. You all that. They are, you know, Sister Wise. Let people know when tell me if I'm right or wrong, because I want you to know and everything. And there are actually people that professional bet that actually make a living off that. They know what dudes and all that. They make money. Change it, or they become agents and stuff. Yeah. Have their own betting on agency and stuff. And I'm telling you, if you have something like that, you always gonna make money. Man, but I'm not all that good in this. So yeah, so yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you. You know what I'm saying, you see what she put? Let me see. Let me highlight this. You know what I mean? Yes, you can make 50,000, 50K a year sports betting easily. Let me put it up again. Look at that. Look at that. That means she knows the business a long time. Look at that. But see, you talk to too few people, they think they don't know what you're talking about. She knows what you're talking about. See. So we got you know, we gotta support. As we say, we want to support business and stuff. And better, you know, let's support Sister Wise. You know what I mean? She a sister. She knows the game. She knows we know the money gonna resurface back in our community fast when we deal with her. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, we betting out there. So this is what I'm saying. I'm gonna highlight it again. I'm gonna highlight it again. Look at that. Yes, you can make 50K a year sporting bet easy. Don't. Gotta give a clap for that. Let me show this. She said you got to buy programs to use to do it. Thought it could be costly, 300 to 400 a month of programming and asked to and rise early in the morning. Check multiple sports books. Just give me your game, y'all. Just give me your game. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Over here, you get everything over here. Get everything over here. I gotta. Oh, sure. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta give another, give a clap for that. Gotta give another clap for that. Thank you. You deserve another one. Maybe you don't have it. You can do a little here, a little there. This moment, we all make money. All make money. You know, you gotta hit and you gotta hit Sister Wise off. You know what I mean? So keep it going. You know, we can all make money. Why not? The other than the groups, they doing it, and they keep the money in the community. Why we can't get support system? Why we can't support system? We all could be millionaires, billionaires, whatever. You know what I mean? Well, would it be nice one day you make a bet, right? Through my sister right here, sister wife, she take care, of you, get a commission, and you get a nice portion that could you I see it be generation wealth. That you don't have to want. I'm not saying, oh, you want this. I mean, live comfortably. You could do certain things. You could travel. You could spend. I would spend my brain. You know what I'm saying? People say, "Will you get off YouTube?" I will not get off YouTube, but I will not be on as much. But I'll improve my brand and stuff. Yeah, but I'll keep this running. You know what I mean? So, and I got 2 other channels I gotta check out too. It's some little stuff, you know. But that's the future, you know. I got other channels I ain't touch. Gotta work on that too. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Come on. Come on. Again, the next one, game 6 last night, blowout 119-81. 119-81. Um, what's up? And took them out. You know, so but I know, and I want you to ask this question, Sister Wise. Do you think a lot of people had lost money of this series? Of your opinion? Okay. No, I'm saying if I had the money, I'm staying loyal. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. I win or lose against. I win or lose. If I'm with the Knicks. Oh, you did? You know, some people say, oh, I've lost some money. They discouraged. You know, they don't want to do it no more. But yeah, you never know. Life is a gamble sometimes. Like I said, get back to that. Get back to the guy I was talking about. He was hitting. Sooner or later, started on business. He been good ever since. So sometimes we could take some of this betting and have generation wealth, like I say before. That's very important. So yeah, they put this up there so people could know. You win some, you lose some. That comes with being a sports. Yeah, she dropped some gems there. You gotta give her. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. We gotta give another clap. You see what I'm saying? Like this. What I'm saying. Got show love. Got show love. The wise. Got show love. Got show love. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So, but but I think I feel it's very important that to stick with your team. I see throughout the year a lot of flip flops. Yeah, people. I ain't no. I ain't gonna be no Knicks player because they think I said no. But you live in New York. How you gonna go get your team? Yo, I work with this team. Then all of a sudden, those the same ones. They jump in the bandwagon. Oh yeah, I'll roll with the Knicks. No, you want to roll with the Knicks before. So, I became a Knicks fan. I was very very young. I was very, very young. I became a Knicks fan. Like I said, born in New York. You gotta understand the Knicks at that time. They was like top team in New York. They won the championship in 1970, and also 3 years later. Them great New York teams, New York Knicks teams, played them great Laker teams. No, so we have to understand that. So it's been a long time. Been 52 years. Been 52 years last time we won a championship. Won a championship. I ain't talking about go. Then it was 1999. That's over 20 some years. That's when San Antonio Spurs beat us 4 games to 2. No, 1999. That's when they start their dynasty. No, into the 2000s, mid 2000s, going. You know, that's been on emotion. Indy is my team. Yep. But if there's a greater potential profit for me betting on their opponent, I will bet against Indy. This is for money, not a bet for emotion. Hear that? See, you hear that? Look at that. Don't y'all read that? That's very important. Excuse me, and sister wise. Let me know when people bet by emotion, the bet they don't follow the bet. Dude, can you answer that question? But that's a good point. Bet to make money, not just out for love for a team. That's a good way to lose money. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. No, no. Like for instance, if I know that people gonna sign it, I'm a sports critic, so I'm saying like let's take a chance. Be on the best sides. Let me highlight that. Bet emotion lose you. Bet emotion lose your money. You bet on the best sides. Yeah. You drop gems today. I give you class. Wise. Another clap. Tell you, I'm telling you, anything you saying here, and everything over here. Yeah, like for instance, if the Knicks play against with Kobe living with the Lakers, yeah, I love the Knicks, but I gotta go against the. I gotta go with the odds, Lakers, and I don't even lie. I mean, I don't care that much for the Lakers. No, we're not talking about LeBron. We're talking about the late great Kobe Bean Bryant. Done talking. Okay, we're not talking about that no more. But I'm saying, what you think about this series, um, Sister Wise? I know you Indy. So what you think about it? I don't blame you. Sometimes you get tired. That's what people feel understand. Like, you're grinding, yeah, I'm tired of talking about the same thing. Let's move on to another subject. Like that. Then people want to talk about Diddy. I didn't mean to get off the subject, man. It's tired sometimes. I don't like talk. That's why, like, people. I know. Oh, to answer your question, Nancy, I know you asked me why I don't talk about boxing anymore. I still talk about boxing, but it's sparingly because the most majority of people they're talking about the same thing. Like me and brother Clarence McLean, brush out to brother McLean. People just want to talk about the same thing, say the same thing. It's tiring at times. So we have to learn being diverse. There's not a lot of diversity in this space. Sister Y said, I typically don't bet on emotion, but if I would bet on emotion with Eddie sometimes, I'm not tired of subject, just respecting the chosen topic. Ain't trying to promote my sports betting channel. No, I get what you say. I appreciate it. And so that's what's up, yo. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So another clap for this. Oh, that's so true. So I try to stay as long as I can so people could come up, but oh, just watch, see what's up. The ones who bet, let's do it the smart way. Let's do it smart way. Okay, no problem. But I'm getting a few more minutes, and nobody don't come. I'm ready to get off. I'm getting off. But like I said, it's a big win for the Knicks. Big win. Hey, for social, check your email. If you want to come up, you come with the panels. Check your email. Welcome, welcome, sis. Check your email. Well, Anybody wants to come up, let me know. Anybody wants to come up, let me know. Yeah, good one for the next. Yep. Oh yeah, that's gonna be the busy time for graduation. Yes, but thanks, Grace, for coming through. Yep. Women know sports too. We need to recognize that too. So, absolutely. Hey, Mr. Gumbo, what's good? Welcome, welcome. Thanks for coming. Very much appreciated. No, Gumbo in the building. You did, yeah. Yeah, I give you credit. You called it. You called it. Oh man, you gotta come up. You gotta come. I'm sending a link to your thing. Want you to come up. Oh yeah, I was sending this Stay right there. I'm gonna send you a link to your IG so you can come up. Mr. Gumbo, check your IG. Check your IG. I just send a link. Send a link to you in case you want to come up. Yeah, good work for the next. Yes, ma'am. All right, we got Gumbo.
What's good? What's good?
What's good, dog? I give people credit too. You said
Hey,
it.
I said, and listen, I'm not even the biggest Knicks fan. I said if they get one and they get two, they go on six. What 12 at? 12 was talking about, I don't know. I said, bro, it's gonna go six because it's a money thing. Man, did these Knicks blow these boys out? Oh my goodness.
Did
Talk
they?
to them. Hey, underrated, you should be doing backflips, bro.
Huh?
Underrated, you should be doing backflips.
I'm still doing blackface, man. I'm trying to see 59 when I hit June 4th, man. But you know what though? This is the thing, right? And I'm glad I got you here. That I'm not a Coach Tiz fan. You know that let me pull a picture. All right, though. I'm not. I'm not. But what happened to Game 5? I was on somebody. Shout out to Old Head Podcast. Shout out to Old Head Podcast. I know that brother for 10 plus years. Shout out to Old Head Podcast. You know, but I say this: it was per. If you see that blowout, it was personal. That was personal.
Listen,
They,
they beat the champs. They beat teams that they shouldn't have. That beat them in the regular season.
yep.
And now who's going to beat them now? I mean, I think they match up good against Indiana.
Yeah, and also both teams in full. There's no injuries. There's no injuries like last year. So they say full strength and stuff like that. I think this is gonna be a pretty good series. That
Okay,
people,
I'm gonna put it like that. New York gonna bring money, right? People then bought in. New York's gonna bring a lot of money. I don't think Indiana's gonna bring the same crowd New York's gonna bring. Now you gotta look at and see who's gonna bring the views from the West. Because New
yeah,
York's gonna bring the views.
yeah, yeah. But I'm gonna see. I'm gonna tell you. I'm letting you know right now. Only time I do live if the Knicks win. If it's lose, I'm not doing it. I'm doing it when it's wins.
Oh,
I still
but
support.
you gonna jinx. You gonna
What?
listen. If you doing it the way you doing it, keep it going. Because if you change it, you gonna jinx them. Don't jinx them, bro. I'm from Louisiana. Don't put the jinx on the Knicks now.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. Wherever the Knicks win, that's when I'm gonna do the live. If they don't win, I'm not doing no live. I'm not.
Hey, hey, underrated. You feel good right now, don't you?
Yeah, I feel real good. Yeah, you surprised I ain't see that they gonna put the hat on, but I ain't put no hat on. Nah. I probably put the hat on.
Man,
I put the hat on if the Knicks beat the Pacers and go to the finals. I probably put that. And never know. But like I said, get back to the game. Yes, last night it was personal. I looked. I said, God,
but
you
what I'm
know.
to all the one, what? Hey, what I'm to all the doubters though, underrated. And I'm gonna get back to drive. I just want to come on and show you some love. But
Thank you.
why
Appreciate
everybody
that.
all of a sudden? Why everybody? Not everybody's jumping on the bandwagon. But where everybody was when they thought that the Celtics was gonna beat them in game 1 and 2. Where all the fans were?
Yeah, yeah, that's a good question, right? But it seems like now you want to jump on the bandwagon, right? Oh yeah, the old Knicks, but but especially in New York, but y'all were anti-Knicks. Y'all need to get called out. That's
I remember when they won the first one, and I said, I mean, you was talking. I said, boy, if they win game 2, it's gonna go it's gonna go 6 or 7. I didn't think it was gonna close them out at 6, bro. Damn.
yeah, yeah, convinced. I'm saying like look, hear me out. They closed. You like they closed them. They did them dirty. Like it's like they see them. They thought about game 5. You know what they probably said? Man, we could, yo, we playing. We gonna start the Eastern Conference against Indiana next Wednesday. Let's get them out of here. People talking too much, man. This and that coming back. Man, it was personal. That was something like that. Man, 119 to 81.
Hey, underrated by over 30. That was nasty. That looked like a college game, didn't it?
Yeah, and I'm gonna say this though too. If Coach Tiz not to play offense, if he know offense, could have been more. If you ask me.
Hey, underrated. Now let's take y'all take y'all wins. Well, how y'all getting them now? Don't get the big head now.
I'm not getting no big head. There you go. You always mess things up. You always have to like that. Shout
I'm
out
just
to you,
saying
man.
underrated because I was trying to tell you. Look what underrated say. Oh, I don't know. They won one.
I'm a sports
They
critic.
won. They won two.
I don't get a big head. I'm carrying because I know how the Knicks play in the past. You got to understand.
12 though.
My uncle.
12 though. 12 man.
I don't know. I sent a link to an email. Let's talk.
12 don't want to talk. What's going on, Wild Sports? Yeah, 12 don't want to talk, man.
Shout out, nephew. Autism. Yeah. You know, Wild Sports, she said that electric home venue makes them play better. Boxing on any event in the iconic Madison Square Garden is better. Ain't nobody gonna beat them in the Garden this year. Well,
I think, I think, I think the Knicks have a better home base than the Yankees. When the Knicks are winning, I think they capture the whole city. What you think?
that's like a two answer. It's like this. Yankees also iconic. When they stop when I met back in the 90s, the Knicks and the Yankees. But it can something be said about that. Because when when the Knicks win, everybody grab to the Knicks.
Okay, I'm gonna put it like this, and I'm gonna get off and I'm gonna listen to your show. Think about this, right? The Yankees known for winning championships. They expect it because that's the Yankees.
Right.
What happens if the Knicks win the NBA championship this year? The city will go crazy.
It's gonna be a lot of people gonna get robbed.
Hey, I know what I'm on, bro.
People
I
get
believe on.
beat up.
Hey,
I'm saying
I
people
believe
beat
on
up.
that.
If you have nothing orange or blue and you talk crap, people get beat up. Now, if you with the Knicks, and you good. I mean, I'm sorry to say that people gonna be like, that's gonna be phenomenal. I mean, especially we talk about the media. Oh my God! I'm in Virginia. It would not surprise me that people that ain't gonna jump on the bandwagon. Oh, the Knicks, you wasn't really you ain't no Knicks fan. Oh, it's gonna go with that. It's gonna go because you think about it. New York Liberty won last year, and also the Liberty Party, WNBA, they playing right now. Then the picture if they do repeat as champions, and then the Knicks win, it'd be because you gotta think about it, been on 52 years. Last time Knicks won championships, I was 7.
Yeah, you know why? They should have won the year when it was Starks and Patrick Ewing. And Patrick Ewing,
94. Yeah, and I'm gonna say a lot of people don't
Patrick
know about that.
Ewing, hey, Patrick Ewing missed the dunk. Like, what the hell? You remember that?
Right, he missed a dunk, but at the same time, he played very well.
He missed the dunk.
I know he missed a dunk, but besides that, he played very well. He played very well.
He
But
missed it. I remember he missed the dunk.
I understand that, but he did play very well.
He
They
charged.
wasn't a star
He
to shoot for
charged.
3 for 16. That ain't wasn't a star shoot 3 for 16. That Pat
But
Riley, you should have took him. You should have took him out and put Ronaldo Blackman. Cause we'd have hit like 3 of them threes. We'd have won a championship.
I'm gonna go out. All I can remember as a young man, he missed the damn dunk. Come on.
You ain't right, man. Shout out to my brother, Mr. Gumbo, man. We gonna try to get him back on there. Shout out to him, man. He doing his thing. Thanks for always supporting me, man. So yeah, man. So shout out to y'all. So let me read this on. Let's see. The autism. What's good? What's good? Nafi said, "Why can the Knicks reach the NBA Finals? It's too early to say." No, I'm gonna let Sister Wise ask that. You know, I'm an indie fan, autism boy from Indy, but I place bets whoever is the most value. I ain't loyal to no team when it comes to profit. And sometimes I bet off emotion on Indy. That's rare. You know what? I'm gonna say this. What I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go up on the chat, right? I'm gonna go up in the chat, Sister Wise, and I want to post that so autism he could read that because he people have to understand that, you know. Let's see, oh man, let's see. Okay, yeah, this is it. Mr. Nephew, I want you to read this. I'm gonna read that. I typically don't bet on emotion, but I would bet on emotion with Indy sometimes. But I'm not tired of the subject. Just respecting your chosen. No, no, that's not it. No, 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 that's not it. I wanna okay. There it is. This is what I wanna put. This is what I want you to read now. I'm gonna read it for you. And this is a great point. That's betting on emotion. Indy is my team, but there is greater potential profit value for me betting on an opponent that I will bet against Indy. This is I'm not I'm in for this for money, not good to bet emotion. So that's very important, you know, and you understand that, you know. So, and you know, she be doing this for a long time, and I think that a lot of us as a people, we have to understand. Sometimes we bet on emotion. Oh, this is a team and stuff. Listen, if I have to understand, if that team is better than the next, I'm going. Yo, you know what I'm saying? That's for money. I got to put some ends in my pocket. You know what I mean? So that's a great point. You know, Sister Wise was talking about, and that's why sometimes if you go like horseback ride, horse racing, and all that, the other people they don't bet on their favorite horse. They don't go. They don't for the other sports. They don't go. They don't go. They don't vote for their favorite team. So we have to understand that, Mr. Gumbo. Thanks for Brother Gumbo. Thanks for coming up. Appreciate you. And be safe out there. Be safe. You know. Knicks and Cincinnati against Indiana. I give you a clap for that. I say this though. If they get the first 2 games, right? If the Knicks get the first 2 games, I'ma say the Knicks at 5. I said it, but brother Gumbo talking about he could be right, but I go one day better. If the Knicks, I say it like this though, because I said, see, Indiana's a juggernaut. But I'll probably talk about the analysts that I watched the first game, you know. So, but I want you to go support each other channel. Please go support each other channel. And it definitely support me. But I say this, in the playoff, anything could go. And also we gotta think about Denver against OKC. And Aaron Gordon, he's hurting everything. I think he got a hamstring and stuff. But picture if Denver will even pull it out and beat OKC, that would be like Denver against Minnesota. That'd be a good series. That'd be a good series. Because people fail to understand Denver was champions at one time. Now people don't understand, so they still got that champion pedigree and stuff like that. OKC, I ain't gonna say OKC cannot win because they can, but I'm just one thing about Denver know how to get it done. So when people the OKC won, congratulations. But if Denver would have beat OKC, it would not surprise me. A lot of people picked Cleveland to beat Indiana, but Indiana reached was they played the Eastern Conference. They played for the champ. They were the Eastern Conference Finals. So we know anything can go. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying the Knicks had to jump on Indiana. They had to jump. They had to jump on Indiana. They can't play no games with them and stuff like that. I mean, I ain't gonna say play no games with them. They gonna take them seriously. But that's gonna be a series to watch. And if Denver beats OKC, because Minnesota is waiting. Now people keep on saying, about Golden State. If Steph would have been hurt, they would have won. And we ain't gonna go. We ain't gonna talk about that. No. Cut that out. Minnesota they took care of business. And I really believe if Steph Curry would have been playing, it still would have been different. It wouldn't have been different. So stop making excuses. If Steph Curry would have played, Minnesota would have lost. No. We're not gonna play them games either. No. Minnesota went and took care of business that they should. And even there were people picking Golden State to beat them. Look what happened. I'm saying playoffs, anything can happen, y'all. And they took care of business. Send them home. Right? They send them home. Yeah. And Julius Randle's playing very well. Shout out to Julius Randle. I mean, he wasn't my big fan when he was the Knicks. It's just that he wasn't getting it done. But sometimes change the scenery, like I say, it happens. You know what I mean? So the Knicks passed the hardest test already. Indy not beating it. Right. Yeah, see. Yeah. Is Jalen Brunson better than Donovan Mitchell? Yeah. Talking about the closing, yeah. Donovan Mitchell is a talent. I'm not gonna lie that. He's a talent, but he's home. He's hurt. The Knicks passed the hardest test already, and he not beat. Oh, okay. When you gotta get a laugh, get a drum roll. No. You know what? So, so you have to understand, time will tell. Time will tell. But I would say this before y'all came on. I would say this that Indiana had quite a few. That Indiana has been resting. So sometimes when you rest a lot, sometimes you come rusted. I said the Knicks jump on them quick. Jump on them. Jump on them. Jump on them. Make your presence known. Jump on them. Jump on them in 2 games. Act like you playing ball. Act like okay, you're still underdog. That quite a few people got the Knicks in 7. Act like they picking Indiana. Oh, they can even talk about Indiana gonna beat us. Have that mindset and just do what you have to do. Because Indiana want the split. No splits, Knicks. There he is. He is. But the journey ain't done yet. We still play against a very good team in Indiana. They took care of business about Cleveland, and there are people. Well, Indy is winning game 1 and 3. Oh, okay. So people keep on talking about OKC, OKC. Y'all better take care of business with Denver, because Denver's coming. Aaron Gordon play without Aaron Gordon. They got some players. They got some players. And I'm saying like this: if Denver beat OKC, you hear the first from here. It can happen. And I'm saying what the naysayer is going to say then. Like I said in the West, they're going to say, "Oh man, we have to watch Denver and Minnesota." That'd be a pretty good series. I'll watch it. You know, I'll watch it. Yeah, was last night. I really care about him. It's too early to tell, nephew, because we gotta wait. We gotta wait and see how they get through the Eastern Finals, Eastern Conference Finals, nephew. With the first games, it's this Wednesday coming up. So we gotta wait till like another week or so to ask that question. But I get what you're saying. We gotta wait because the first game ain't start yet. Ain't really yet. So let me see. Stephen A. Lasso was awesome last night. He had his childhood friend there. And it was on fire. Okay. I heard it was on fire too. Hers on fire. We're gonna give you clap for that, sister air horn. Make it clap for this. So we have to really yeah, wait till another week, nephew. Then you can ask that question again, we would know. But my first game is gonna be Wednesday coming up. And let's see how the Knicks gonna do. Mr. Gumbo saying, I mean, maybe I'll highlight that. He said Indy is winning game 1 and 3. So he be right. So far he been right. But so what he's saying, so what he's saying that Indy gonna split at the Garden, and the Knicks gonna split at Indiana. No coolness. So, but like I said, anything can happen, y'all. Anything can happen, y'all. I'm glad that y'all come, man. We having this conversation and start with more people come by, have this conversation. But there's a lot of knowledge in this chat that y'all people outside ain't paying attention. Sister Y dropping some, brother Gumbo dropping some, lot, nephew dropping something, and other ones came in the beginning dropping. Yeah. A lot of knowledge, man. A lot of knowledge has happened. Sports betting, Sister Wise are talking about gold, his on what he's saying. That y'all could build. I'm telling you, one outside, y'all missing out. Right now, y'all missing out. So, and I'm talking to the NBA right now. If Denver beat OKC, better promote Denver and Minnesota. Better do that. Because if not, I'm gonna call you out, NBA. I'm gonna call you out. Because that's gonna be an awesome match. That's gonna be an awesome matchup. I think. Not sure. I think, but yeah, gotta look that up. Yeah. But again, welcome to my channel. The Underrated Darkness, yours truly, the number one grinder, one of the best kept secrets on social media. The best is okay. Yeah, go ahead. Do that. Do that. You got my permission. Go ahead, Sister Wise. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. I don't know why you asked me that. Go ahead. Please do that. And put some comments at wherever the live's finna, put some comments, y'all. Put some comments. It's very important. I want to know how you feel. Yeah, go ahead, sis. You good. Please do that. But it's very important. We talk, because sometimes we just talk about the games, stuff, strategy, and stuff like that. But sports betting and stuff, against teams, emotion and stuff, that all comes together. We need to talk more about that. I appreciate that. I respect you for that. Thank you. But you're cool. But I appreciate that. Yeah, go show it out. But that everything go hand in hand, and then we got to have more conversations like that of different sports too. Because Sister Wise, I would like to do. I would like to bring you up in one day in the near future, and then I want to do a chop up with you. You see my chop ups, and also to bring you back so we could do a special live about sports betting of different sports. How you go about doing it, how we should go about doing it. Because I think that conversation needs to be talked about too. Now, how do you feel about that? Because a lot of us don't even know. We think we know. I could sports betting, I could bet the same way. This sport is all sport. No, yeah, I know. And and the great best person to talk about to let us know is Sister Wise. Oh, you do? Oh, okay. That's what's up. So how do you feel what I just said, Sister Wise? Are you down with that? Let me repeat again, because maybe you didn't hear. I would like to do a chop up with you. Okay, cool. Just let me know that. Gotta let me know ahead of time so we can set it up, and then I work with your schedule and stuff. Because like I said, a lot of people, when it comes to sports betting, different sports, you gotta bet differently, you know. And so you have to understand that. So yeah, and tell her Sister Wise, tell her to put comments. It's very important. Please to let people know, keep on put comments. Whatever I do, put comments. Put comments, share stuff out. You gotta share it out. Got a channel, share it out. Gotcha. Yeah, okay, that's cool. That's what's up. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, so we gotta let me know. You know? So so we can handle that. You know, we definitely bring you on, you know, because the people don't know. And I think it's, summer and stuff like that. And so because I found, because you know why I said sister wise, because there are quite a few people talk about sports betting and I hear this and that. And I'm like, do they really know? And so what's the best person who done it for a minute is you. Now, how do you bet on boxing? How do you bet on football? How do you bet on soccer? How do you bet on baseball? Analytics comes with it. You know what I mean? So how do you bet with that? You know what I mean? A lot of us don't know something like that. But analytics plays in the picture of sports betting too. Am I right, Sister Wise? Yes or no? Am I right that analytics play a lot of sports betting in these times? Let me know. I could be. If I'm wrong, I stand to be corrected. I don't mind being corrected. Am I right? Yes or no? I'm asking Sister Wise. Um. So far, you're doing a pretty good job. Like I said, I'm not a big Coach Tiz fan. I'm not, but he doing a good job. That's all I can say. Now, I mean, he got the team, the Eastern Conference Finals. Playing Indiana. Now your team in full strength. Now, gotta bring it home now. You know. So I'm right. Okay. Okay. Cool. So I was right. Okay. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Go subscribe to Wise Sports Betting, and y'all can get all that. I just want to ask because I be seeing little here and there, and they don't really go for like really like talent or fundamentals. You know, I mean, they are some teams, especially in baseball, even basketball. They even have thank you, because they even have their own analytic team. And sometimes I'm talking about baseball, and sometimes the managers have to work with. You got an old school manager to know all phase of baseball, phase of the game. Sometimes they don't want to deal with analytics because it's not dealing with what's really going on and stuff. Now we gotta wait. Well, so far he's doing good. So far he's doing good, nephew. So far he's going good. Like I said, I'm not big. I'm not, but he got to get it done. You got to get it done. Got to get it done. Win it all. You got to get it done. People say, but you still ain't getting no chance. Listen, you got to win it all. But I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Let me know, Sister Wise. Yeah. So like to get back, what I'm saying in baseball and even some in basketball, I have read throughout the years and know it for a fact that they actually bring people who know analytics to the game to the sport. Now I heard it spread out with all sports. And sometimes, people fail to understand it. Sometimes it hurts the purity and the fundamentals of the game, of the fun of the game. Because you shouldn't do that because a certain percentage play ball. But at the same time, there's a lot of money coming to that too. That's why the sports betting that Sister Wise talked about and stuff like that. She gonna break it down for us, whatever time she comes here. So analytics play a big, big role in sports, and we have to acknowledge that too. There's some win some games, yeah, but at times they win a lot, lost a lot of games, and now sometimes it's underhand, especially in basketball and baseball. Sometimes they put underhands the coach, and also in baseball underline the leadership, the decision, the leadership of the manager. But see, if you talk to these players right now, they don't understand because they don't do their history. I'm talking about baseball now. You got great managers back then. They ain't had no analysts back then. They just know how to win games. And some of them are players. So they develop all phases of the game, like Dusty Baker. Dusty Baker was a pretty good player. Now people say he's a Hall of Fame. Nah, but bro, Dusty Baker was a pretty good player. I remember watching Dusty Baker. But when he went to Houston, I mean, he was a long time manager of different teams. But he went to Houston, he went back to back, and he had analytics. The great Dusty Baker. At that time, we still don't have that many African American managers. You got Manuel back in the Toronto Blue Jays won back to back in the late early 2000s, back to back Major League Championships in Toronto. Another African American, he don't get the credit he deserves either. He didn't the analytics. And I said, I didn't mean to get off the subject, but I'm very serious about it. We need to see more African American players in baseball, and also in managers. Thank you, nephew. You got the late great Frank Robinson. He was a lot of people don't know he was the manager of the year. Just like he was. Let me see. I be dry. Y'all don't know. Like I ain't even go subject, but I just don't talk about analytics and stuff. And play a crucial role. Anyone who wants to be more than a casual better. Yeah, yeah. They say they don't know. Sister Wise, they don't know that. They don't know that. I know analytics. That's the name of the game. But get back what I'm saying. The late great Frank Robinson, look him up and everything. One of the best players in the game. Should be in the touch. Should be in the top. He should be in the century all star, all century team. But you know they look about his attitude and stuff like. Do you know? I said a lot of people don't know this. I want you to look it up, y'all. Do you know the late great Frank Robinson was an MVP of the National League and American League? Also, he was a manager of the National League, manager of the year of the National League, and also the American League. Look it up. Let me say it again. Frank Robinson was when he was a player. When he was a player, he was MVP. I believe it was in Cincinnati in the 60s and then mid 60s. And then when he went to Baltimore, I think towards late 60s, he was MVP. Then the manager became later years. He was a manager. He was the manager of the year, the American League and the National League. Look it up. Got you. Thank you. Wild Sports Analytics force you to evaluate games and outcome based on the facts and patterns. It's not just your gut feeling. Ha ha ha. Live the Major League Baseball facts. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking. We're gonna talk more about that too. And Frank Robinson don't get the credit. He don't get the credit. The late great Frank Robinson. He don't get the credit he deserves. Tells he is. Frank Robinson in our field, when he was pitching, I mean, when he was pitching, a lot of people don't know. How you know that he's pitching? He said he used to take his hat and look through the hole, and he would know what pitch, what kind of pitch he throw. A lot of people were saying Frank Robinson during his playing years, he was made up his mind that he want to be a manager one day. That's why he used to ask questions while he was a player. Every time we talk about the great stuff, we don't mention the late great Frank Robinson. I ain't mean to get such. I just want to bring it up because it deals, you know. But get back to the Knicks though. I'm sorry I got the subject. I apologize for that. I was talking about analytics and it came to my mind and stuff. But also basketball, NBA, they got quite a few. I think quite a few teams they got their own analytics, especially Golden State. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was a breaking format. Yeah, but the Knicks but the Knicks got to come out strong this Wednesday coming up. They got to come up strong. And thanks for sharing me out. I want other people to share. Thank you, Sister Wise, to share. Share my information out. Share the live out. Other people share my live out too. Put some comments. Well, like I said, wherever this live ends, Yeah, everybody. That's what I'm saying. And then people fail to understand this. Why it plays a major role, how players should be playing. I'm talking about fundamentals. I'm not talking about talent. I'm talking about fundamentals. You got them all-time managers, they ain't going to analytics. And then I'm gonna tell you, and the front office will not pick them. Because they say, I know the game. So they say, look at that, they're slowing me down. You know, they don't know the percentage of stuff. We go by percentage of stuff. And then the sad thing about it, a lot of players buy into that too. With let me put this up there. I'm sorry. Yes, every sport had analytics, and then you see the change trajectory of the sport, of all sports. There's no camaraderie no more. And I know people, they like, oh, I want things to change. I'm a traditional man. I like things where it's now you got tweak it here and there, understand, but keep the purity and the fundamentals of sports. Let the ones coach and let the players be players, and let's rock and roll. And that's very important. No, Brother Gumbo picked the Knicks in 5. No, you picked the Knicks in 6. I said that if I'm saying like if the Knicks get 2 games, they win the 2 games in Madison Square Garden. I said the Knicks in 5, but I could be wrong. But I have to say Knicks in 5 because the Knicks already proven they could play on the road. So Indiana has to understand, you know, this is not Cleveland. Okay? These are New York Knicks. This is not Cleveland now. All right? I gotta put it out there. This is not Cleveland, Indiana. This is New York Knicks. And Knicks, you understand. This ain't Cleveland, this is Indiana. So we understand that. So like in baseball, right? If you got less than 2 outs, right, and the bases is loaded, right, then if you got, I'm saying, if you got people, if you got the third base and shortstop, second base and first base is playing back, right? They can say, hey, look, if you bunt it away, or they probably do it this way. Listen, if they coming in, or you just make sure the base, make sure they go over their head. We win the game. They are something. What you bunt. But at the same time, that's a manager call. That's a third base call, whatever it is. So there are sometimes analytics does work at times, and there's at times it don't work. I watch a game. It was years ago. It was tied up, bases loaded, right? So instead of like they go to bunt, right? He tell them instead of the play out to play come in, right? Because they trying to get a base hit and stuff like that. So they go by analytics. Bases loaded. Listen to what I'm saying. It was bases loaded, 1 out. Right? What you would do? There's only 1 out. Because if it hit the ground, if you had a grounder, you know, double play, it was tied. One out. Understand what I'm saying? One out. Analytics. You can play back. It's only one out. Bring your team back. One out. You don't have to come in. So you know what happened? They bring the team in. Analytics. Boop, base hit over the head. Bingo. Game back. Only one out. Why are you coming in? And then at the same time, the analysts, they tell you how to pitch and stuff. So I'm saying, why are you throwing a ball in the up instead of keep it down so you could turn to that, so you could turn a double play, right? Analytics. So we have to understand that. So I just want to bring that up. Like, you know, Sister Y, she said analytics playing all every sport had analytics, and it does. But we don't want to talk about stuff like that. We really don't. But get back to the Knicks. I'm saying the Knicks. I said they get 2 games. Madison Square Garden. Knicks in 5. Knicks in 5. You know, so let's watch out for that. And like I said, the only time I'll do the live is the Knicks win. They lose, I'm not gonna do them. Knicks win, I do lives. Okay? So on behalf of my channel, Underrated Darkness, yours truly, the #1 grinder, one of the best kept secret. Oh, hold on, let me see. Five or 6 games? Not well, it depends. We gotta wait and see, nephew. You know? See what happens. You know, but on behalf of my channel, the Underrated Darkness, yours truly, the #1 grinder, one of the best kept secrets on social media, the best of the business. This is the last title is the New York Knicks take care game 6. Eastern Finals, Indy in New York, game 1. Wednesday, open panel, hashtag NBA, #1 grinder. Y'all had a wonderful day, wonderful night. If the Knicks win game 1, I will do it that night, or I will do it Thursday morning. But if they don't win, I not do it. All right, so but along the way, I'm gonna do some, you know, something. Don't worry about it. I'm just talking about I would do something. So, but I want to thank y'all and Sister Wise. Thanks for sharing this out. And please, whatever like I said, when it's in, put some comments. Want to know how you feel. Don't be stingy. Put some comments. If you want to donate, you see it flash up here. Donations accepted. Cash App, you know, $capital JT 53000. PayPal.me/JT Black 53. If you want to donate, it could be very much appreciated. Because all that is going right back to the channel, y'all. It goes right back to the channel. So also subscribe, share, hit the like button. That's free. Do that. Put comments. It's free. Do all that. Do for all my stuff. Y'all can go back and watch some stuff and put some comments on it. Come on, put some comments. All right? Gotta try to grow this channel. So do that. Do that. All right? Again, thank y'all so much. Again, have a wonderful day. And just remember, put God first. Keep on moving. Keep on moving, do the right thing. And I see y'all, I don't know about tomorrow. I don't know, y'all see me next week. Y'all see me next week. Thank y'all. I enjoyed y'all. Great conversation today. Woo! Great conversation. Great conversation. The ones outside, y'all missed it. Y'all missed a great conversation. It was a great conversation. It's a great conversation. Have a blessed one. This one is Ghost. Stay blessed, family. Love y'all. Stay blessed. Take care of yourself when you're traveling. Make sure if you're traveling like by yourself, make sure you watch, because the crazies is out there. Also, you're traveling groups, make sure they y'all good at each other. Because the crazies is out there. It's getting nice now. People, cool. There's some crazy men and women out here. They crazy. They ain't thinking about you and everything. So make sure you take care of yourself, watch out for yourself. So wherever you need to get some, make sure you be in and out. Don't be hanging around. I ain't trying to tell you, I'm just looking out for y'all. Looking out because there's crazies out there, right? Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. Stay blessed. Stay blessed. Have a good one. This one is Ghost. Peace. Ghost.